So have you had your shake today? I'm busy having my peach lychee shake, which is absolutely delicious, mixed with 2 scoops of PDM. I've had a cup of NRG tea with some mango aloe, and that is my starter for the day, and it's certainly not going to stop there. So my name is Frances Downs, and I'm your host for this week, a very exciting week. I'm just going to share a slide of a little bit about my story. Let me just that big. There we go. So I had a very exciting day yesterday, and I won the Senior Gauteng Ballroom Championships, and that was very exciting news. And then my coach went and won the professional section. So all in all, a really, really good day. And my journey with Herbalife started 14 years ago. And Herbalife has actually allowed me to do this kind of sport, because you think ballroom dancing is just, oh, well, dancing around the dance floor. But it is a seriously high impact kind of sport, and you need lots of energy and you need good nutrition to actually be able to sustain yourself, even for a short time on the dance floor, because it's really quite intense. So my results were absolutely amazing. I got energy results within 3 days of using the products. And then, of course, I went on to Shape Up, and there's been so many benefits to having good nutrition in your body. I even noticed emotional changes as well, you know, where your moods, I just want to get rid of this thing. You know, it can actually help to stabilize your moods, because it's feeding every single cell in your body. So every little cell is actually benefiting from good nutrition. And, you know, better moods. My hair stopped falling out, my skin improved. And, you know, it has an anti-aging effect because your body's healthy. I haven't been to a doctor for a gazillion years. I can't even remember when I last went. And I have no need for that, because every time I feel a little snivel come on, I just double up on Procore, take some more Bioaccess, have an extra shake, and your body just recovers so much quicker. You know, so never actually underestimate the power of good nutrition. You need good nutrition just basically just for everyday living, for your family, for your friends, everybody. So talk to everybody about your results, because that's what actually helps to get people excited about wanting to improve on their lives. So that's just a little bit about my story. And let me just stop that slide. So my breakfast, as I mentioned, I hope you've all had your shake today. I'm going to hand over to our special guest today, who has also got an amazing story about winning. And without further ado, I'm not going to take not going to spoil any of this story, because it's going to blow you away. So please take out your notepads. I hope you're going to take some really, really good notes and listen really, really carefully. I'm going to hand over to our millionaire team. Pule, please take it away.
Wow. Thank you very much for that powerful introduction. I'm so super excited to be here with you on the Breakfast Club. I'm about to have my breakfast here. My breakfast is the oatmeal. Inside the oatmeal is the multifiber, which helps in terms of digestion, helps you to increase your fiber intake, and also helps you to go to number 2 very well. Then I do 1 scoop of multifiber, 1 scoop of protein drink mix, which keeps you fuller for longer, increases your protein intake, and also helps you to firm up. This is the protein drink mix. Then here is the shake mix. I did 2 scoops of the shake mix inside the oatmeal, which is a meal replacement, because remember, your body operates like a car. What does a car need? A car needs petrol, a car needs oil, a car needs service, same as your body. So immediately, when you take a shake, you took everything that the body needs for your body to function very well. Then this side is the tea, which gives you that energy and also burns that unnecessary fat. So that's why you see us pumped up each and every day. It's because of the tea. You see, I put a bit of aesthetics inside, a bit of lemon, so that, we're good to go. So, yeah, let's go straight into the slide now. I'm going to touch a bit on my story. 6 years in Herbalife now. This month, I'm turning 6 years, which means I grew up into Herbalife, because when I came in, I was only 19. Today, I'm 25. You see, I was only 19 when I came into Herbalife Nutrition. So 6 years in the business right now. Let's go to the next slide there. So when I came in at the age of 19. So I'm original from 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒸𝑚𝑜𝑝𝑜, back in the rural areas. I'm a second born in my family. In my family, I have an older brother. I have 2 younger sisters. I still have both parents, which I'm privileged of that. And also I have a grandmother. So growing up, this was my life. I was a dreamer. One of the dreams for me was to become a professional soccer player one day. I just believed that I can be one of those boys from the rural areas who comes and also be able to make it in terms of the soccer career. So because I liked how the soccer players were living, I liked their lifestyle, because I thought, okay, if I can be able to touch that soccer dream, I can be able to change my life. You can see the kinds of fields that we used to play on back in the rural areas. Let's go to the next slide. So now, 2017, just like any black child, I moved from the rural areas after completing my matric in 2016. 2016, I completed my matric. I passed with a bachelor. I moved from the rural areas. I came straight to the big city now, looking for better opportunities. So for me, the vision for me to come to Pretoria was for me to pursue my soccer dream and also to study. For me, going to school was just a backup plan for me, because I remember my parents told me, Pule, what if you get injured today? What will happen to you? That one I thought, oh, okay, maybe I need to study so that I have something to show. If I get injured, I have something that will help me to back me up in terms of that. So that's why I went to varsity. I didn't even apply. I went to TVT there. I showed them my marks and I chose the sport management, which was the course that I started with on my first year. I remember on my first year, I was so focused, studying like crazy. And also on my first year, I was staying at my aunt's place. So they told me, my parents told me, Pule, you can't stay alone because you are not used to the Pretoria environment. So you need to stay at your aunt's place, at least for the first year. So I can say I'm grateful for that also, because of if it wasn't for them, I was gonna go through a lot of challenges already as a first year student in Pretoria, not knowing the city and all those things. So they saved me from that also. I can say I'm grateful to that. So first year I was staying at my aunt's place. That's why then herbalife found me now through my soccer teammate who were playing. I was playing for the varsity team. I was playing for the second team. I was trialing out. I was not really in the team yet. I was trialing out there for the second team. It's like I tried out for the second team for 2 months. Then I saw this guy, man, on the first team of TT running like crazy. I said, hey, this guy's running like crazy. So he was a captain at TT. So he was someone who was inspiring me. Let's go to the next slide. His name is 𝒏𝑜. So he was someone who was inspiring me. So he's the one who introduced me to Herbalife Nutrition. So this is the day that Herbalife Nutrition found me. So it was a wellness day back in varsity. You know, on a wellness day, different companies, they come there. As a first year students, was super excited for that, because we like things. We just want to experience a lot of things. So I remember, you see that banner, say, have you had your shake today? So I thought if I go there on where they are standing, where they set up, they'll give me a free shake. So when I got to that stand, they gave me a free wellness evaluation there. Then that's the person who found me. That's the person who found me. That's 24 hours before Herbalife found me. It found me through 𝒏𝑜. Introduced me to Herbalife Nutrition. It was someone that I was looking up to. He told me about the CR7 drive already. You see there I have my sponsor, my current sponsor, which is 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒸𝑚𝑜𝑝𝑜, which is she's in front there. I have 𝘏𝑜𝓌 there. I have Rachel and this other lady called 𝒩𝑜𝓌 there. So that's where Herbalife found me. That's the day where my life started to change. So let's go to the next slide. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna introduce the first speaker now. I'm gonna introduce the first speaker who's gonna touch on her story also. She's been the person who have been there for me in terms of when I was going through my hard times. I'm gonna share in terms of what I went through also. She came in my life at 2021, so she has been there for me, with me. We've been grinding together. into this journey. So help me welcome distributor 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒻𝑔 It's your time to shine.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So before I tell you more about myself, I'm going to share my breakfast. I am having my vanilla shake with 1 scoop of multifiber, 2 scoops of the protein drink mix, and 2 scoops of the vanilla shake. And I'm also having my original tea and added slices of lemon. And yeah, so my name is 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒻𝑔 I am 23 years young, turning 24 tomorrow. So my background, I'm a media studies graduate and also a part-time makeup artist. So whenever I found me, I wanted to lose weight, of which I did. Is it the next slide? Next slide, please.
Yes.
Of which I did. I've managed to lose from a size 38 to an amazing size 34. And I'm still pushing and I'm still going for it. And so because of my amazing results, that led me into business. My first month, I got an amazing 205 Rand. That got me so excited because I could add on to things that I needed, like pads, roll-ons, you know, your girl toiletries. And for the future, what I see for myself is I'm going to travel, financial freedom, and having the freedom to do anything and everything at any time without having to ask anyone to do it for me, to do it. So I'm so excited for the future, and thank you for having me. Oh, next slide. There's another slide, sorry. So yeah, same person, different eating habits. I'm so happy for myself, and yeah, we're still striving for more. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. Have a great week ahead. Back to our
Happy birthday for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Come on. What a powerful, inspirational story. So let's go to the next slide. And now we're going to 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒸𝑚𝑔, Senior Consultant. Take it away. It's your time to shine. Entertainers on the screen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, let's go. You muted yourself there.
From mute, yeah. Unmute yourself. There we go.
Okay. My name is 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝒻𝑔. I am a media practitioner by profession. I am a writer, I'm a motivational speaker, I am a herbalife distributor. Found me in 2021 when I was doing my 3rd year in college. At that time when herbalife found me, I used to be depressed a whole lot of time. I lacked energy, I had no aspirations whatsoever. I thought I looked better in my weight, but looking at myself right now, I think now I look better, because at that time I was thick but not fit. I was unhealthy. I did not have any good eating habits, but now every morning I have my shake, I have my multifiber, and I have my tea, and now I walk long distances around Witbank. I exercise almost every day. I am now fit. I am now healthy. You know, I now know eating habits. And yes, so now, yeah, I look better. I look much better than I looked before. In the business, my first profit was 200 Rand, which got me excited because now I could buy myself some data, get some rain unlimited data, you know, because I was now back at home in 2022. And after completing my college, it was hard to ask for money, you know, because every time you ask for money, they would say, what are you going to do? Because you're no longer researching anything. So when I made my first profit, I was super excited because now I could buy myself data, and then my highest income that I could remember was 1.5, because nowadays every time I'm getting profit, I just use it to stock up my cupboard, so I no longer know exactly how much I am making. But apart from that, I am looking forward to the future. The future is great. It's amazing. Money is going to be popping in like crazy. Super excited. Thank you.
Powerful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that powerful story.
And what did you have for breakfast?
I had my shake and tea and multifiber. I'm still having my tea right now.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the next slide now. Let's take it away. So yeah, this was me 1 year into the business, because I started the business 2017 August, 28 August. So that's why I'm saying this the month of my anniversary, 6-year anniversary in Herbalife Nutrition. So when I came in, I saw people traveling to Spain. I saw my sponsor, 𝒩𝑜𝓌 𝒜𝓸𝑔 traveling to Spain. I remember asking her, why did you leave me? Why you didn't call me and say, let's go to Spain? I didn't know that you need to qualify. So she told me, the next one, you're going to be able to come with us, because the next time we're going to Paris. Because remember, when they come from the international extravaganza, when they come back already, they know the following year they'll be going on which event. So already she planted the seed in me and say, okay, the next one, you can be able to go. Because for me, when I came in, there were not really a lot of young people who were really doing this. There were only few people, especially in Pretoria. When I came in, I was only looking at the two to three people. It was 𝘴𝑜𝓌, it was TK, it was Kentani. Only those three people that I could relate to. The rest, I was not able to relate to, because of they were not my age. They were not some people that I can see, or okay, if they can do it, I can be able to do it. So at the age of 19, that's when now I break the barriers. At the age of 20, I started at the age of 19. At the age of 20 already, I was traveling. I went to Paris. It was my first time flying, first time going overseas. For me, it was a dream come true, because of I never. It was a first time with me creating a passport, first time with me creating a visa, because of Herbalife Nutrition. So when I came out of Paris, now I saw the bigger picture of Herbalife. I saw the bigger Herbalife. When I came back now, I was working like crazy. I remember in that month I signed over 22 people. That's when now the business started to rise like crazy. That's when now started to push to other levels. Let's go to the next slide. 2019 now, we had a big event in Germany, because when we have a big event in Germany, let me say we're going to before we go into that big event, we hit the 2 countries in 1 week. So before we went to Germany, we went to Netherlands first. So which was super exciting, an exciting experience. We went with a lot of people from the team. I remember from my team, I came with 2 people when we went to the second international trip, which was a game changer. I was with a good team member, Matoti, and also world team member, 𝒩𝑜𝓌. So it was an amazing experience also. Let's go to the next slide. Then here it was in Germany. You can see in Germany, we were attending that extravaganza. I call this a Herbalife World Cup. So where there are a lot of countries in one room. So where you get to see what really Herbalife is all about. And also, guess what? I qualified for the party. I qualified for the VIP party. International, partying international. You can see there, I'm with the 𝒏𝑜𝓌, and also I'm with the 𝑠ibu there. So it was an exciting feeling also to be able to party internationally there. So let's go to the next slide. 2020 now, before COVID, 𝒩𝑜𝓌 organized us a cruise, organized us a team cruise. Went on the team cruise. We were on the boat for like 4 to 5 days, just swimming there, eating like crazy, and also taking a lot of content. So it was super amazing, and I'm looking forward to the another cruise, which will be happening next year. So I can't wait now to take more people with me also on that cruise. So it was an exciting experience to go on that cruise also. Let's go to the next slide. Then 2021, we were on what is called the 𝑛aMbithi. It was a getaway here. It was only team members who went to this getaway. So again, our upline president team member Andrew and Debbie Rich, they organized this team getaway. So 𝒙aMbithi, I remember they booked the whole resort for us. It was there was no one there. It was only us. It was only us. So it was crazy. They were eating like crazy. We're doing, we're stretching, we're talking about the future. We're visualizing together. It was an exciting feeling also. Because remember, for me, before Herbalife, I was not really traveling because my traveling was from Limpopo to Pretoria. So if it was Herbalife, I don't know what could have been right now. So let's go to the next slide. Then I remember 2020. I remember they told me, "Hey, Pule, you're a millionaire team member now. You can't be a millionaire team member who's walking, who doesn't have a car." So I thought, oh, okay, maybe I need to get a car now. Because they said that, oh, maybe I need to get a car. I remember I didn't even have a license. I didn't even have a license. I didn't have a learners even. So I remember I started to do the license now. I remember the day I got the license, that's the day I went to the dealership and say, when I got to the dealership, I just pointed at this car and said, I want this car. Give me this car. I remember. So the following day I went to fetch it. So it was an exciting feeling also to be able to access this kind of things with the Herbalife opportunity. Those are my parents. When I took the car back to them, they were super amazing. First time seeing my father laughing like that. The first time seeing my father being excited like that, smiling like crazy. So those are my parents there on the other picture. So it was an exciting feeling because no one at home has never touched what I've touched. No one at home has ever traveled to the countries that I've traveled to. So it was me who have broke all those barriers in terms of from my family side at the young age. There I was only 21 there. I was only 21 when I bought my first car in Herbalife Nutrition. So it was an exciting feeling. So let's go to the next slide. Alone you can go fast. With a team you can go far. Everything that I've touched today is not all about me. It's all about these people that you see on the picture. If it wasn't for them coming into my life, I was not going to be able to touch what I've touched today. It's because of these people that came into my life. The reason I've touched what I've touched. Let's go to the next slide. And now, you see, I was only sharing the things that I was successful with. Now, the hard times came because of sometimes when you are so young, you are super excited. You don't think that the hard times will come. You are only living in that moment. And also sometimes I can say I'm blaming our upline sponsors and the people who are mentoring us, because they are not really telling us that the hard times are coming. Hey, Pule, you are doing great now, but remember, the hard times are coming. Even if you're doing great today in the business, but remember, the hard times are coming. When the hard times are coming, that's when we'll see your true character. We'll see who are you? Because of when the business is up, we don't really see who are you. But when the hard times are coming, that's when we see who's Pule. Because since I started Herbalife Nutrition, I never went through what I went through. Since I started the business, I was only in the business excited, just doing things, going traveling here, moving to the next, doing this. Help us too much to a point where we never think about we'll go through those hard times. Let's be careful in terms of hyping up people too much, because of when they go through hard times, some of the people, they quit the business because they never thought they will go through the hard times. So I remember some other days we used to cut the Colgate. You see the Colgate. We used not to have money to buy the Colgate. We used to cut the Colgate and say, just trying to make sure that you smell nice. That was the rice that we called it the famous rice that we're eating. You see, when you open your cupboard, there is only onion and also rice. There's only onion and rice. So, and also oil only. We fry the onion, then we put in the rice inside. So Those are some of the hard times that we were experiencing through the journey. And also you can see how skinny I was. First time in my Herbalife journey, going back to weighing less than, I was weighing about 54 kilograms there. I lost a lot of muscle mass because I was not really eating well, and also because I was not really eating well, and also my nutrition was not on point, because you can see what I was eating there. Let's go to the next slide. So these are some of the things that had happened to me. This was only the test. This was only the test that I had to pass. A lot of people, they will not really share with you this, what I'm sharing with you today. They will only show you only the top of the iceberg, which is the 10%, which is success. They will not really show you the 90% of the things that are happening. Because some of you, you are just seeing us on social media and say, hey, Pule is killing the game, is killing the game. You don't know what is happening behind the scenes. These are some of the things that we went through. Are you willing? Will you survive the hard times that you're going to go through? Because once you survive those hard times, it means you are ready for the top. So these hard times were testing me if I was ready for the top or not. You can see my car got repossessed. I remember I was with Ria at that time. Christopher, I don't know you remember, when we were doing walk and talk, I was getting a lot of calls. They were calling me and saying, hey, we're here, wanna get your car. Because it was 4 months without paying the car now. We're here, we wanna get the car. I remember when we were doing walk and talk, I had to take out my stuff out of my car. I put them inside the car of those people who were taking the car. So it was not a great feeling. It was not a great feeling, but I knew they are coming. I knew they are coming because I was not paying the car. So yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Think about yourself. You used to go to the events driving. Now you are going to the events walking, or you are going to, people, they are asking you, where's your car now? Where's your car now? So those are some of the things that I went through. After I lost the car, I kept on showing up to the event. I didn't say, now I've lost my car, now I can't go to the event. No, it was a test. It was a test, because you can take away everything from me, but you can't take away my mindset. You can't take away my personal development. You see what I'm talking about? So you can say I lost my Instagram account also. My Instagram account was over 49K followers. I lost that account also beginning of 2022. Killing that quit the business. The people who I said, you're going to make it to the top with me. Killing that, they quit the business. The income dropped. I remember my lowest income last year was 200 Rand. From making big money to 200 Rand, I'm telling you. This business is gonna test you, so you need to pass the test. I lost a lot of muscle mass. Some of the friends, I lost a lot of friends, and also I had to move out of my apartment again because I couldn't afford it anymore. So because of, when you are making a lot of money, you're gonna get a new friends. But once you go down, those friends, they're gone. Those friends, they're gone. So some of the people, you are calling them and say, I'm asking for 200 Rand and all those things. Those people that were with you during the highs, they are no longer there. They ran away. You get what I'm talking about. So I'm grateful for Rhea was there with me when I was going through the hard times. Novell was there with me. My sponsor was there with me when I was going through these hard times. So I'm super grateful for them to be there with me. So let's go to the next slide now. So I had to change my mindset now. If I had to change my mindset for me to get back into the game. Getting back into the game, I needed to get back to the daily routine, working out, reviewing the goals, personal development. I needed to get new results to get back into the game. I needed to go back to basics, using the products, wearing the brands, and also talking to people. So because if you're only focusing through what you are going through, you'll not really make it. You must focus on say, okay, I'm going through the process, but what can I do currently to be able to change who I am today? Let's go to the next slide. That times teach you a lot. That's why you can't regret what you went through, but rather be thankful for all the lessons it taught you. So This is the message that related to me too much when I was going through those hard times. These are some of the messages that was related to us when we were going through those hard times. Let's go to the next slide. The setback is necessary for the comeback. You can see right now I've got back my crazy results. I think since last year I've gained about 8 to 10 kilograms of lean muscle mass. I remember also we traveled to Cape Town. It was an exciting feeling. You can see Rhea was there with me. Even today she's still there with me. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Because when you go through hard times, a lot of people they leave you. A lot of people they leave you, but she's still here with me. So it's great. Let's go to the next slide. You can see the results there. I just took this picture recently. When I started getting back into the products November 2022, I took this picture. You see this picture? This month I said to Rhea, let me repeat this picture because you can see the crazy difference. I stood on the same spot and say, let me do the same pose and the same picture. You can see it's telling you a lot of story already when you are looking at that picture. It's telling you a lot already when you look at that picture. So thank you very much for this amazing opportunity to be on the Breakfast Club. I hope my story has impacted someone today, and I hope the week will be so massive. Let's close it. Let's close it like that. Thank you very much. Back to you, Francis. Welcome to 𝒩𝑜𝓌.
Wow. What a story, what an experience. And yes, you know what? We might not all go through the same kind of things, but there are always lessons to learn along the way. And business does go up and down. But if you stick to the basics and you stay on the products and you stay close to your sponsor, your sidelines, your uplines, your downlines, and the Breakfast Club, absolutely. #1, Breakfast Club. Stay close to Breakfast Club. Bring your team into the Breakfast Club. This is an amazing platform for training as well as inspiration as well. And you've got a community of supporting people. They absolutely love you to bits. Even if they don't know you, they still love you. And, you know, we are here to help each other. That's the most phenomenal thing about Herbalife. So just to quickly finish off with some extra slides. Your next step really is to be your best customer. Oh, sorry, going back to that. Be your best customer always. You are buying from your own shop, use the products. You know, even when I was going through some really tough times and I didn't have a lot of cash, I knew that I had to use the product. So I made a plan. And when something is important to you, you will make a plan. So then you make a plan, you get some products together, even if it's just the shake. You start off with something and you build it up. And just remember that this business offers you an opportunity to go and earn money every single day. It is not a job. You are not earning a salary. You can determine exactly how much you want to make. You can go out there, find one customer, make a sale, and you've got some extra cash in your pocket. So, you know, and that is where you actually start, and that's where you build up from. So you get onto the product, you get a couple of customers, you invite them to join a challenge. Your results obviously are key here, but by actually sharing the opportunity with other people, this is giving you an opportunity to add extra cash to your week, to your month, to your day. You know, if a lot of people who earn a salary, once they've paid off all their accounts, if they can with their salary, they've got nothing left. We've always got something left, and we've got a lot of hope left as well. Get yourself into some exercise routine. When you exercise, you feel much, much better. Your body releases endorphins. These are the feel-good hormones. We need these to keep us going, to keep us feeling energized. So a great combination with your product is to actually exercise, use those muscles, and get into great shape. And here is a YouTube site that you can go to and get some inspiration from Samantha Clayton, who is our fitness director. So that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed our fabulous guest. I think that story is so incredibly powerful. and we've got a lot more in store for you. So please invite some more people. Come and join us tomorrow morning, and really looking forward to that. Norval, if you can please unmute, let's say thank you to Pule and his amazing ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pule. Thank you, Pule. Thank you, Pule. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Pule.
That's a great story. Oh my God.
Thank you
Thank you
so much.
so much.